and that you're sticking to your January writing goals. Today I want to have a bit of a chat, a bit of a spoiler-free review about Georgia Peaches and Other Forbidden Fruit by J. Robin Brown. I read this last night, so the emotions are still bubbling over, and let me tell you, it is gay and lovely. I never hear people talking about this, and I don't know why. You know why. All that I knew about this book going in was that it was about teenage Southern lesbians, and I was in. But I can tell you that it is about the out and proud lesbian Joanna Gordon, who lives in Atlanta with her dad, who is a radio evangelical preacher who loves and accepts her. However, when he remarries, she's forced to move her senior year to the very conservative Rome, Georgia, and she has to agree to lie low about her sexuality just for her senior year, and then she's on her way. And of course, all of this gets messed up when she meets a girl. I give this a 10 out of 10, 5 stars, all the fish and chips that you can eat. This got me out of my reading slump because I don't know what the hell I was reading before. But this really did it for me, so here are some reasons why you should read it. Number one is that the tension between Joe and Mary Carlson, the girl that she meets, is just so swoon-worthy and shippable and absolutely adorable. You need them to be together. Your heart breaks for them. You get to see both sides of the story, and they're both just so complex, and you need it. Number two, our main character, in a stunning turn of events, is the voice of reason. She's not stupid. Are you ever reading a book and you're like, are you dumb? Are you dumb? Number three, this is a queer novel that isn't really about coming out, since Joanna is already out, even though she has to play straight. But I think that's quite refreshing, not saying that I don't like coming out stories. I think that those are absolutely needed. Also, the gay characters aren't being like beaten up and killed. So if you're worrying about trigger warnings of any kind, you're good, you're safe. I found this incredibly uplifting, and I was squealing because the drama is just so juicy. Number four, the non-romantic relationships are just as strong and so beautiful and complex, and no one is a stereotype, and there are so many character arcs that surprised me. And last but not least, number five, the mix between sexuality and religion. I think that this could help so many people who are currently struggling and are told or feel that they have to choose between their faith and their sexuality, which you don't, and I love this. And Jo, she also just wants to slowly but surely change minds with getting her own radio show. I think it was like page 53. It's a 400-page novel. Yeah, a little over 400 pages. So the first 50 pages were a little slow for me. That's my only thing where I was like, come on, Jay. But I mean, it does establish the characters and their relationships and what the situation is before we just take off. And it's awesome. And this book had so many surprises. Again, all of the characters are so complex. I never knew what was gonna happen next, or how certain characters would react, which always kept me on my toes. No one, again, fell into a stereotype, especially the main characters, and I don't think that we get to see a character like Jo very often, especially in YA, who kind of hung out with the more scene crowd and went to like really cool GSA dance parties and things like that. Also, Mary Carlson didn't fall into like the boring dream girl role, you know, she had complexity to her too. And also there's like a lot of like fandom language in here that was so cute. And also sexy times that I commend in a lesbian YA novel, because for some reason usually we only get like a chaste kiss. You know why. And anything beyond that automatically becomes this overly sexualized thing, or erotica, like that's all that it could be, which I think is unfair. So to the author, I want to say thank you for writing this book. It is exactly what I need and what I think a lot of other people need, and I highly recommend it. If you're gay or not, it doesn't matter. I think that a lot of people would enjoy this. So if you want something cute and gay to cozy up with, I highly recommend this book. Thank you so much for the support in my last video where I announced that I put out my own little gay novelette novella, whether you saw it here or on Tumblr and you reblogged it and shared it. It really means the world to me. It's called Truth Weekend, and the links for that will always be in the description. So thank you so much for watching. You deserve all the love that you feel in your heart. And I will see all of you lovely people in my next video. Bye!